product not yet ready.
What's up, everyone? Newmatic here, coming at you with Hand of Fate. I think this is episode or part 5. This time we are going to be taking on the Queen of Skulls.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
So this is your first time watching me. You should definitely go check out my YouTube. It's youtube.com/newmaticlol, NEWMATMATICLOL, which is probably where you're watching this now if you haven't seen me, if you're not watching me live. But you can definitely check out the earlier episodes of this if you want to learn a little bit more about this game.
We go.
This game's pretty sweet so far.
Dead and dying.
It's kind of like a dungeon game where you use the cards as rooms. I'll explain more as we go, actually. So we've already taken on the Jack of Dust, the Jack of Skulls, Queen of Dust, Jack of Plague, the King of Dust. So we've defeated all, the Jack, Queen, and King of Dust. And then yesterday we took on the Jack of Scales. So this time, let's take on the Queen. We actually unlocked some more bonuses for us. We got the Scepter. So we ended up getting Swift Feet. We have increased speed. We start with more food. We start with better gear, and then the Ratman, Bandit, and Lizardmen got buffs. So we'll be taking on the Queen of Skulls, and let's see, we start with 2 curses. Haunted, whenever the player purchases a new item, they gain a curse. Ooh. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. I don't usually purchase any items, only food, but we're starting with more food this time, so hopefully we won't have to do that. And then we got the Merchant Guild. All traders have been persuaded to offer cheaper items. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I will be then. Then they're throwing in 2 challenges. We get 4 Dark Dwellers and 2 Call of the Shadows. Now, I don't think I've had any of these cards, so that will be interesting to look at. All right.
So much death and sorrow in the world. Can you hear the winds keening in loss?
It looks like we...
Can you hear the dirges as the trees and the earth cry out in sorrow? This is the Queen of Skulls, and that is all she can hear. It has driven her to madness. Her touch is the promise of death, and I say to you, you were warned. Farewell.
Alright, so it looks like the deck for the Queen of Dust is the same size as the King, or the Jack of Scales, which is fine. We did end up getting a new couple weapons. We had the Cleaver last time. And let's see here. We haven't gotten to see all this armor yet. But what I think I want to do, try and get the new blade in here somewhere. So let's take out the Frost Fang. We'll throw on the Undead Bane, since we don't know what it is yet. And we did pick up this helmet last time, and the Mage Glove. So let's see here, let's actually take out, because I don't really use these. So let's take these out. Consuming Shame, what's that one do? All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that takes the victim. So yeah, that one actually I did use last time, so we'll keep that one. I don't really like Democles, so we'll take that out. We'll add Mage Gloves. Mage Gloves, this card's new, so we don't know what it does yet. We got the Mage's Mask, Great Helm of Reinforcement. Oh, I didn't want to put that in. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Get out. Let's check over here. Let's see what else we got. Spirit Walk. During combat, press 2 to become ethereal, avoiding all damage until your next attack. Let's take that out. I've never even used it, but I don't think I would. And let's add in the Mage's Mask. I don't know if we had too many. If we have too many helmets, we can't use them all. I like the Explorer's helmet. Let's take out the healing cap. We'll add in the Mage's Mask, and we'll add in the Great Helm of Reinforcement. Alright. I think that will do. And then, as for this, so we unlocked, actually, I believe this is the first DLC, the Landlocked Leveler. It's a part of an expansion. And so this red symbol, I believe, is a quest. So if we get this card, we can unlock the quest. And I have not done it yet, and haven't done any quests, so I don't really know exactly what will happen. But if you did get into the early access, which I believe I am in, you get that for free, and I haven't paid for that, so I guess I am in early access. So we did do a Wife's Fury, and we got the token for that, so let's take that out. Take out Local Peasant, and Dead Man's Gorge. Let's see what all these other new ones we got are. So we got, oops, Old Graveyard, yeah, we'll throw that in. Desert Storm, Battle of the Dust. So these are all encounters, I believe. No, these are let's add in the Lovers, so why not? Does it say what they are? No. Exit, map, gold, combat, artifact, food, health. What? Okay, so it doesn't. The tavern wager we unlocked by doing the angry wife or whatever I believe it is, because we actually went and played a game with the husband, which was the Jack of Skulls, I think. I don't remember. Let's do Blood Auction. That one sounds terrible, so let's do that. What else do we got over here that we don't need? Oh, we can actually take out the Ratman Hunting now, so let's take out all three of those. We unlocked that one last time too, which means we can take them out of our deck. So we took out 3. Let's put in Charity, the Apprentice, and Holy Forge. Now it might be dangerous to be doing all of these. Oh, no, take out the goblins. So these are all encountered. No, maybe not. I don't know why it splits them here. I think they're all the same. It's just these ones are metal ore. Alright. I think we'll stick with that for now. So I don't know if I'm making a good deck. We might be in trouble, but let's try it out. Queen of Skulls.
The lands of the Queen of Skulls.
Actually, I should have put in more.
For the living.
Dark Encounters. Oh, I didn't see those. Shops. Thank you, good sir. I should have put in more maces that have the Holy ability, because the Holy ability keeps the undead dead if we kill them. So we got some dusts in there. We got some plagues.
Few have reached the depths of the game that you have attained. They were too weak or too inflexible, too passionate or lacking in the necessary will. You are different.
All right. So let's go ahead and look at our start here. I believe these are our weapon and armor cards over here. We start out with 100 health. We actually start out with 5 more food than usual. We have the 5 food. We have 0 gold, and we'll check out our inventory so you can see the weapons we have. We have a rusty, or just an axe, which deals 25 damage. We are starting with medium armor now, which is okay. It's going to make doing the river quest much more difficult, because when you're wearing heavier armor, that quest is harder to do, which I've been trying to do for quite a while now, but that's fine. We start with a regular shield, and we start with the Ring of Hindsight. What does this ring do? That's not how you check it, apparently. Okay. Ring of Hindsight. All encounter cards are revealed upon reaching the next stairs. Oh, that's pretty useful. Awesome. I don't know how we can pick the starting trinket. Maybe there's a way, or maybe we always just have to start with that one. Here's the floor layout. You can only move, so we're starting on this card, which is, does it say what it is? It does not. But you can only move the cards adjacent, so you can't move diagonally. And basically it's like going through the floor, and every time you move you use 1 food, but you also gain health. Well, we're at full health, so that's not going to matter. It'll flip the card up and we'll get those encounters. So we'll full clear this. We'll go down, up, down, and around like that. Because it doesn't really matter which way, but we'll go this way first. So we got the landlocked lever. Awesome, we get to find out what this quest is about. Okay, let's take a look.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
So I guess once we get this token, if we get this token, then it will unlock the rest, or the next step in our quest. The door to the landlocked lever opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or, God forbid, smelled a kraken? Well, let's explain that we've never seen a kraken. Consider yourself lucky. There is no more foul beast than the kraken. I am Carlo. Welcome to the landlocked lever. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Kolwich. Or Norwich? Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. The card's token is now yours. What? That's all? We picked up the quest?
Here. Take it.
Okay, then. Oh, that was relatively easy. We didn't even have to do anything. The river. Well, we're wearing our medium armor, but we're going to try it anyways.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
We've yet to do it. We're going to have a 50-50 chance to do it again. Yeah, and we have a 25% chance to have a huge failure. But hopefully we can
Choose from these
get this
options.
stupid card done with. Yes! We've crossed the frickin' river! As you swim, you notice some gleaming stones on the riverbed. If you had lighter armor, you could attempt to dive in for them safely. The crossing is not easy, but you make it in one piece. So the medium armor still defeats us, and we don't get the token. So there's literally no point to do the river with medium armor. Good to know. Mr. Lionel. It's a bad spot for that river. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my creation. So I asked him what he needs last time. He took food from me and gave me gold. He gave me a lot of gold, actually. But I don't want gold. I think we get an item if we... I've never ignored him and I don't plan to. Let's give him bread from our plate. He considered your bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need. Mr. Lionel taps the table with his staff and some plump cakes appear in front of you. Remember, boy, when someone asks whether you'd like cake or pie, tell them you want cake and pie. The dealer draws you one food game card. Okay.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Food or gold? I guess next time I'll take gold. Then before you can stop him with human speed, he snatches the pickled onion off your plate and sprints off to the tavern, or sprints out of the tavern door. Alright, well, that's fine. Do we have to cross this again?
There's a token in it for you
no,
if you win.
We're gonna turn back. You retrace your steps, intending to find another way. Oh. Okay. so we have to try and cross it again anyways.
Bring this and claim my token.
This river. This frickin' river, man. Worst card. At least we crossed it again. And I wonder if I could have taken off my armor. Can I remove my armor? No. Maybe not. Yeah, no, I can't because I don't have any armor to put back, so... Otherwise I could have just removed it and then come back, but whatever. Stranger in the shadows.
The cities hold no darkness like that to be found in the wilderness on a still and moonless night.
On a dark, moonless night, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Alright. So last time we've actually done this one, so we're gonna go ahead and do it again. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. We'll accept. Suck on our neck. The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. So we got 12 there. I am not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Yes, we would. We have a 75% chance. Alright. Let's take this card. Awesome. Stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. Again. I am not yet sated. Would you like to earn some more gold? Let's try it. Alright, we have the same odds. Does lightning strike twice? The stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. As the seconds pass, you begin to feel dizzy. You struggle to break free, but it's too late. Uh-oh. You wake up and some time later, weak and barely able to stand. The stranger is gone. Oh my god. We lost all but 1 health. And we didn't even get gold for it. Okay, that is pretty dangerous, but we'll get some health back right now. We got 6. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Oh, we did get a shop, though.
Of course. So few trade in the land of death that deals are easy to strike.
In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's approach the shop. In a shabby... yeah, I forgot what happens if we buy... I don't think we... Do we take damage if we buy, Let's get that. Buy items, I forgot. Well, we have 24 gold. Get the Chains of Rage. During combat, strikes sustained from bows. Bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Meh. There's the the fleet cuffs, which make us move faster. I was always a fan of being
fleet of mind. You'll have to settle for being fleet of foot.
There's some light armor. Nearby enemies are immediately slowed as the chilling effect of this armor takes hold. Now I am tempted to purchase this. Let's see what else they got. We can heal our wounds. 15 health for 8.
The pendulum can swing both ways.
So that'll give us 13. And how much was the light armor? 18.
Careful with that. The effect does not extend inside the armor, but you do have to get it on somehow.
How much does 5 health cost? This also costs 8. What? Costs 8 no matter what? Oh. 10. That's weird. Okay. You know what? Let's just pretend we don't need it. This is what we're going to do. How much food do we have? 21? We're going to purchase the light armor. I don't remember what the curse is, but we're going to do it anyways. Yes.
Interesting choice.
Oh yeah, we get infected rings. Okay, so we get a curse. Alright, so let's go back. Yes, let's leave the shop. Okay, so I think we have enough food for this. Hopefully this is going to work out. So, couple things here. First, let's check out the curse we just got. Infected rings. Upon entering a new area, the player takes 5 damage for every ring in their possession. So we'll take 5 damage. That sucks. That's fine. We're going to go back to the river. We're going to gain some health by doing so. And we're going to try and do this one more time with our light armor.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
So, as you see, we have much higher chance. Yes. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side, cold and wet, but unharmed. What? What? River! Whatever. Over it. Let's get out of here. Cave escape.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
A dank and foreboding cave lies between you and your goal. You have discovered the exit to this area. Let's enter the cave. You embark on the next leg of your adventure. So now I don't know. Oh, we have freezing armor.
I did not create this game, you know. I have merely perfected it. You have begun to understand my innovations.
Loan. Oh, I only have 6 gold. I don't know if we'll be able to do this one. In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. No, it's only 4 gold. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day with interest. The shopkeeper sighs, saying, then I fear it will be the arena for me when I cannot pay my debts. That is unfortunate, but maybe we can pick up some gold here and then go back. Dark Dweller.
Even I am unsure where this thing springs from.
Your path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles and eyes. Even as you watch, the thing sprouts new limbs, reaching eagerly for you. Attempt to get around the creature. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Yeah, oh well. Your luck lasts only so long before the tentacles get a hold of you. The dealer draws you 2 pain cards. 15
How
max health.
unpleasant.
Okay. And we lose 1 equipment. Our armor. Was it one that we're wearing? It was. Okay, well, we're back in medium armor, so that's fine. And now we can't go back here, so I imagine that thing will hurt us again if we sit back on it. Charity.
Ah, the wandering mendicant. Will humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity?
You encounter a priest wandering along the road. He begs for food to feed the orphans. The gods show favor in those who help the less fortunate. Give food to the priest. Let's see, we have 15. Worthy decision, the priest exclaims. Oh, do we want to only have 5? Let's do it. The priest humbly accepts your provisions. Let me see if I have anything in my sack which will reward such generosity. I imagine we get a higher success rate because we offered up more.
A choice. Select your desire.
Oh, we still draw a blessing card. No luck, I'm afraid, but take my blessing. High Constitution. Whenever the player eats food, they gain twice the usual health. That will be useful right now. Unfortunately, we did not get the token. But that's okay. We have a shop where we can purchase some
permanent
food,
discount
perhaps.
for those willing to endure the local color.
I don't think buying food will give us a curse. I think it's only items. So let's see. Can we even purchase any? We can get 1. Let's see how much is 5. 18. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, we bought 1 food. That will have to do for now. Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Climb down to retrieve the weapon. Oh, what? Is that because my medium armor too? It's usually... I don't know. We are not doing too well this round. You begin to make your way down the cliff face, but soon slip and fall painfully onto the rocks below. The dealer draws you 2 health pain cards, minus 15 health, minus 5. That's not too bad. But this round is not as good as last night, that's for sure. Well, we did get the weapon still. Equipment with this trait burns with the flame of the ancients, doing extra fire damage. However, lava golems will shrug off the attacks with ease. It is a holy though, and we are against skeletons, so and it's 32 damage. This weapon has fire aura that decreases quickly. Press 1 to restore the fire and burn nearby enemies. Alright, let's go ahead and equip that.
As pleases you.
And we got the forest escape. We're almost out of food,
your
though.
way through the woods.
Your
and
path
see
forward
what
takes you
lies
into the
beyond.
forest. Take the forest path. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game?
Death, apparently.
I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest,
Old graveyard.
you are silent.
An old abandoned graveyard. Oh. You know, fighting the ratlings is probably not a bad idea, because I think that will give me gold and loot and stuff. But anyways, in an old abandoned graveyard, the restless spirits sense the presence of a blessed soul and remain quiet. You spend a peaceful night, awakening well rested and fully recovered from your wounds. The card's token is now yours. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Fully healed, then we got a token. Alright then. Treasure chest.
Open the chest to see what it contains.
Please have food. While exploring your dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. Approach the treasure chest. Hello, Tin Cat. Nice name, man. How are you? You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. Attempt to escape the gas. The room begins to fill with deadly gas. Oh, jeez. I think we're not gonna escape this yet. You make your way through the clouds, coughing out some dangerous gas once you make it to the other side. The dealer draws you 1 pain card. Minus 5 max health. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we're at 80 health now. You approach the treasure chest. At least we get the treasure chest still. Looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Attempt to pry it open. Man, this treasure chest one, so much work. Well, at least we got what's in it. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way, and the spoils are yours. The dealer draws you 4 gain. Nice. Please give me food. Please give me food. Draw 2, select 1. I have not seen the angel's wings yet, so let's take a look. This helmet imbues the wearer with greater movement
to see
speed.
you turning your back on gold.
Since I was. This does every 3rd encounter does not consume food. I think that will be useful if we can get there. So, increase speed, less food. Well, let's take this one for now. And go ahead and equip it. 25 gold.
More gold for you, and with it, more problems.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm
This
impressed.
mace inflicts more
You
damage to
select
lower
these
the
sorts
health
of
of the
weapons
wielder
because
is.
nobody ever
Yeah.
anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
During combat, strikes sustained from bows now. Okay, we're gonna take mercenary contract, I think. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Yes, we'll take that. And we better hope there's food here. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I've never actually run out of food before, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Heroes Remains. We've done this one, I believe. Did I not take it out? You pass a funeral. It's obvious from the size of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. You are approached by the cleric. This great hero, fell defending our beloved town of Windermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but just be returned to his hometown, to the proper burial sites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Yeah, we'll do it. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town cleric when you get there. Alright, so we got the Viking blade.
Take your
We're not going to
feelings
equip
and
it.
turn them into power.
And the shield, which we're also not going to equip. And we're going to get a curse, I believe. Yeah, heavy burden. So after 5
I
steps, play
appreciate
loses
your
50 max health.
ingenuity. I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
Alright, so where are they going to put the hometown? Here's return. So we got to go 2 steps. I don't know why we didn't run out of food that last time. There it goes. Dark Dweller.
Evil made flesh, but with no craft or substance.
Maybe we start losing health or something.
Powerful magic.
Your path is blocked by an
unfocused.
evil mass of tentacles and eyes. Attempt to go around the creature. So not good. This one. Nope. Your luck lasts only so long before the tentacles get hold of you. The dealer draws 2 pain cards. We're gonna run out of max health. What did we lose? We lost our ring. Kind of okay with that?
The
So
deeper
yes, we
you
lose
go,
health now.
the greater the risk of starvation.
Alright, so we still have a chance to make it. We're running out of health, we're out of food. We have plenty of gold if we can find another shop. You reach Windermere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town cleric meets you at the gate. He appears to be standing vigil. Return the hero's sword. Thank you. The blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have the shield? Yes, let's return the shield. Truly, you have done the Almighty's work in returning the shield. Yeah, I am. Dude, you should, if actually you go here, and watch last night, I had so much luck. I think the game's just paying me back. The game is literally just screwing me for all the luck last night. Thank you. Blessed are we who protected can fell those who trespass against us. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. Yay, we got food. 5 food to be exact. Awesome. Alright, we're not going to go down here. We lost heavy burden, which is perfect. Oh, we have to go around this guy again. Ah, shit. Maybe... I don't know how to pass this guy easier. If we can't flee back the way we came, because it'll just put us back where we were, so we're going to end up taking another pain card here, I'm pretty sure.
Choose from these options.
Oh, we made it. Sweet. With a combination of skill, daring, and luck, you weave between the probing tentacles. Let's get out of here. Cave escape.
All sorts of terrible things live in caves. Are you sure?
A dank and foreboding cave lies between you and your goal. Alright. You have discovered the Exodus area. Let's enter the cave. As soon as you enter the cave, you sense you are not alone. Draw 2 monster cards. Dust and Plague. Okay. This is good, though, because I think we can actually get some items out of this, or some food at least. The Plague are not my favorite, but we can handle them. So we have our amazing fire mace, which I haven't used before. Scorching Zeal. I have to keep an eye on... Oh, that's sweet. Get done, son. Oh, I can't take that one. No, blocked. Man, we're rolling a little bit low, huh? Not too bad. It's over that one. Dude, that space is pretty sweet. I just have to press 1 a lot more often than I have been. Or hammer. It's probably not a mace. It's a hammer. You are now free to continue your journey. Draw 2 game cards. 5 gold. Okay.
I'm sure you are grateful for
3
that.
food. Awesome. Little food we can get.
I hear nothing but the sounds of mourning.
Oh.
She is close.
Is this the last floor? Do we go down or up? Let's go down. Go around this way. A winding trail.
Well then, how will you deal with this?
Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. It draws you 1 monster card. Okay. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. Let's attack the cowardly band of for daring to threaten you. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. The battle begins. Thanks for the follow, Tin Cat. I appreciate it. Alright. Thank you, man. Light them on fire. Let's light them up. Oh man, I tried to burn them before you get me with that thing. Man, it's kind of laggy. Or is that just me? Boom! Sweet finisher. So how are you doing this evening, Tin Cat? Alright, you search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 game cards. I already asked you that, didn't I? Great. I asked you, yeah, well. Anyways. I'm glad you're doing great. We got a life's limb. Press 1 to inflict a curse.
Precision. Unlike you, if you don't mind me saying.
We had that last night, and this, I think I like this better. Plus the
Really?
holy. Yes,
Is
really.
that what you're going to do?
Yes, really, it is what I'm going to do. Dark Toll. At least he's down here in a corner. We can avoid him after this. Path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles. Let's attempt to go around. Man. We've lost 30 to our max HP. I am doing pretty well. A little tired, but I'm glad I was able to stream tonight. Hopefully we'll get through, kill this queen of plague. No, queen of, what are we doing? Skulls. Queen of skulls. It doesn't matter, we're gonna die. Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you. Alright, 2 pain cards. Hopefully it's not, no, there's 5 more max health gone. There, take 1 food, I appreciate that one. Blood auction, one of the new cards you just put in.
Unholy creatures. I'll forgive you for arriving here once, but I hope it is the last time.
In the moonlit ruins of a long-forgotten castle, a host of unholy creatures gather. You discover that vampires are holding secret blood auctions. Mortals are allowed to bid using their own blood. We don't have very much blood to bid, but we gotta try it. You are ushered into the circle of bidders. Oh, we don't even have enough health to bid. We don't have a choice now. Tonight's item is a magical ring that you are unfamiliar with. Well, we're gonna bid 60 health because that's all we have. A strange creature comes to you and draws out your blood. You gotta pay, even if you lose the bid. That's unfortunate. You wait while the bids are taken. Oh, Jesus. So I'm assuming the more blood you give, the more successful cards you can try and get in there. But, yeah, we're gonna fail that one. You lose the bid. The vampires take a break before the next item, and you decide to leave before they take an interest in you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna leave. We need to get some health back now. I don't get a shop.
I am not surprised they have difficulty selling their wares here.
Approach the shop. We can buy some. We have plenty of gold. We can buy some food. I don't know if we're gonna buy any items though, because we'll just get cursed, and I don't think there's anything worth getting for another curse right now. So let's buy some food. Definitely gonna buy some food. Yes, 5. buy one more.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Yeah, that's why I'm buying them. And then let's heal some wounds. How much gold do we have left? 26. That should be good. Let's buy a little bit more food. We can't buy that. It's 18. And this one is 4. We can buy that. Let's just fill up. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I should have saved some gold in case there's something that need gold. Yes, let's leave the shop. Also, something else you can do if you want, by being in the stream, you get points. So if you type !SQ, you will see how many points you have. They're called squishies right now. It's a work in progress. And later streams, I plan to do giveaways where you can use the points to enter the giveaways. So that's something cool that you can get during the stream. And it's something you can only get while you watch the live stream, not on YouTube, which is pretty sweet.
The more powerful the sight, the more vile its trespasses.
Dark Ritual.
We play for a token now.
While searching the sacred tomb of Wandamir, you come across a group of skeletons conducting a dark ritual. Yeah, so you've already gained 6 squishies. Awesome. The dealer draws you 3 monster cards. 2 skulls, 2 more skulls.
The undead do tend to rise again.
I don't actually have one titled King, but I can definitely make one. Hey, look at that. My bot's doing work. I will. Alright, I'll add a King one. Oh my god. So funny story, Squishy is what is a nickname for my 1.5-year-old daughter, but you can definitely own all the Squishies. Your attention seems to be focused on a closed stone sarcophagus. Can we take on the Jack of Skulls? Yeah, we can take them on. We have 59 health. Let's do it. You approach the undead fiends carefully, then charge into their midst. I know they're a little bit stronger, but we have a holy mace, so that should, or a holy hammer, which should do good. And I think the fire damage will actually be good against them. Dodge that. Oh, nice. He shot his guy. I didn't know he had a gun. Dodge that guy. Where did I take 4 damage from? These guys are going down pretty fast. I love it. Oh, the skeletons are like exploding. Wait, what? I thought I was killing them with unholy. Why are they coming back to life? There's traps on here. Didn't notice the traps. Wait, what? Oh, we accidentally hit 2 for the gold. That's fine. I thought we got an unholy. Maybe we don't have an unholy anymore. We have to actually walk over the gold to collect it. Let's see, we have 16 now? Maybe not. As the last broken bone clatters to the stone floor, you realize that your intervention has come too late. The sarcophagus is slowly cracking down. You quickly grab what you can from the area and flee to the chamber. Draw 2 equipment cards. The card's token is now yours. Alright, so we got an Undead Bane. Does fire damage on hits against undead. Press 1 to ignite all undead enemies. Well, I think what we have right now is better. Yeah, see, it's holy. Why were they... Maybe they weren't coming back to life. Maybe I was just seeing things. We're not going to equip that. What we have is better, I believe. Ooh, and the Fleet Cuff. So we do have increased movement speed now. Awesome. Standing outside a moment later, you hear an unholy shriek that will haunt your dreams
its tale
forever.
begins, and then proceeds relentlessly. With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
Right, we found
Face
the Queen of
death
Skulls.
and learn your fate.
A powerful skeleton warrior with the ability to summon a demonic pile of skulls that can create a legion of skeletons. That does not sound good. Few necromancers possess the skill or courage to attempt the creation of such a creature. Any misstep during the ceremony could result in hideously painful death. A hideously painful death. Alright, so we have 53 health to beat her. I think we should be okay.
Again, a token is at stake.
Alright, we get 2 tokens for defeating her. Let's see if we can lay her to rest, shall we? Looks like she's holding a gun. So we're gonna face 4 skulls along with her. Plus she has the potential to summon an unholy horde of skulls. Alright. Let's kind of maybe rush her down. Hey, it's the same. No, not ready. Alright. Is she dead already? Or is that not her? Man, this weapon is so strong against them. Oh, we have to just kill this thing? We're definitely avoiding. The Queen of Skulls. Yeah, dude. I think I like two-shotted her. Yeah, she's already dead. Man, this hammer is so strong against the undead. Or maybe she's just weak because she's a girl, am I right? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that.
Then it is done. When even a creature as haunting as the Queen of Skulls perishes, we know the game is almost done. The kings are gathering now. Do you see now what I have built? How
the quest token.
All the pieces fit.
So let's check out this quest token. What does it unlock? We got the next part of the quest, Smuggler's Wharf. Alright, so we probably, I guess we're going to go get the Kraken. Or something like that. Your meeting with the Carlo of the Landlocked Lover gains you this card. For bringing less peace to the old graveyard, you receive a gain 25 health, awesome, and a spiritual healing ring. Okay. And let's see what else we got. Exactly, good job, Team Cat. Way to go. You're on my side. For interpreting the dark ritual, you receive the following cards. The Lich. Interpreting the dark ritual. I don't remember interpreting a dark ritual, but this thing's going to be locked in our deck, unfortunately, but I'm okay with that. As a reward for defeating my Skeleton Queen, you receive the Queen of Plague and the Lizard Dome. Those don't sound pleasant. I don't like the Plague guys, but we'll get through it. And as a reward for defeating the Queen, you also receive Arrow Cutter. Okay, it looks like it's a shield for projectiles. And Mortal Whimsy, which looks like a blessing that we won't be able to figure out.
One more round. You have earned it.
Alright, so let's see what we got now.
Mother of Plagues.
We still have endless mode available to us, but let's check. Yeah, so we got the Queen of Plague. So is that the scepter we've unlocked and the chalice? Okay, yeah, these are these things that we've unlocked. Wonder what this one's gonna be. Oh, does it sell us? Pentacle upgrades, new starting gear, deadly. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Am I able?
Make your choices.
Is it in here? No, I guess you can't. Alright, so there's no way to actually adjust your starting gear, so I'm always going to start with medium armor now. So I'm definitely going to take out the river. And maybe we can go back up here and play these and try and get the river done. What's this one? The dagger. And then I'm assuming once we defeat these 4, then we face him. But anyways, I appreciate you coming out, Tin Cat, and anyone else that came out. Like I said, if you want to catch up on any of the episodes you may have missed, or if you missed the beginning of this stream and want to catch up, you can check me out at youtube.com/newmaticlol, NEWMATICLOL. And I appreciate you coming out and watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. So take care, And actually, before we go, let's see here. Let's see who's on right now. Ketrock or Lethal. Oh, let's send you to, this guy's a cool guy if you like. He's doing, so I try to stream pretty much every day as much as I can. It basically comes out to 5 times a week, though, around 9 Pacific time. So hopefully tomorrow, but it just kind of depends. If you follow me on Twitter, I kind of give more updates there. I don't know if I do have Twitter on there, but I do give more updates there when if I'm not gonna be able to make a stream. And then also you following me here, so you should get an email that says when I go live. But yeah, so hopefully tomorrow, if I'm lucky. But so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to host this guy. His name's Elad Difficult. He's pretty awesome. He's doing Binding of Isaac right now, but he also does Crypt of the Necrodancer. I think he's part of the Condor Classic for that, so, yeah. So again, thank you for watching, and take care, guys.